Hey guys, welcome to my channel. I'm Greg. I'm going to go over the cryptocurrency market and dissect this a little bit and see what could be going on using a little bit of technical analysis. So, first up, Bitcoin. I'm just going to go over Bitcoin. I'm going to go over some Bitcoin proxies, guys, and maybe go into some other assets too. Um, Here's the situation that I'm looking at with Bitcoin. Bitcoin is at a coin flip, in my opinion, guys. Could the bottom have been there? It could have been. I'm still 50-50 on that. Don't be surprised if there's another swing down, okay? Just like when I was going through here and this was going up, in this section here, all through here, starting from June, and it was going through all of this. Told the followers on my channel, I said, be prepared for Bitcoin to break the low and be down where it is right now. I told them that over and over. I wish I would have had a banner on all my videos, just right down there at the bottom, saying that in each video every time. Because then you don't say it, then some people forget about it and said, hey, we're going to break. It's going to break this low. There's another guy that follows my channel. The abs guy, I can't remember the top of his name, the abs guy right there. But the thing is with Bitcoin, guys, is that it has bullish signals, it has bearish signals. It's just sitting there screaming in your face of indecision, in my opinion. You definitely have like this peak on the RSI, how high that is, and the 12-hour RSI compared to this one right here. So you do have some hidden bearish divergence based off this. You have a retrace of this leg, okay? You can see for this leg, you have a retrace, giving you a signal potentially it's going to swing back down to here, okay? But then you have some bullish signals telling you, hey, it's going to continue. I think Bitcoin is going to continue to trend up, guys. I think it right in this area, this is a massive swing up, and then it's going to probably make some 3-4s, 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 and probably get up to about 20,000, maybe even higher. Probably this trend line right here, guys. Boom. Like you see now, you got to go to that trend line, and it'll have resistance there. Now, the other thing is, too, I'm going to let some of you know, if you're willing to risk it for the biscuit, there, in my opinion, with Bitcoin and Ethereum, there's going to be potentially a massive short opportunity. Okay. And like I said, I don't like shorting assets like this that are this close to the bottom, Ethereum and Bitcoin, especially cryptocurrencies. But with all of this set up and this data and this RSI, guys, there could really, really be an opportunity for a massive short. Just boom, like so. Even if it's just from here to here, it really is with all this data in here. Like, look how high that is on the RSI, guys. Last time it was that high was back in January of 21 over here when it was in a third wave. So that's the other bearish signal right there, guys. That length that this went just this far and it's just this high. This is on the 12-hour chart. You check the daily. You want to check your other time frames too. You see on the daily, it's still from January 21. It's a little bit below it, okay? But I use the 12-hour too, guys. I like to use the 12-hour chart. I check all the time. Go through the daily, everything like that. You want to do that, you check your RSI data, okay? So this right here is a coin flip, in my opinion. Could it be getting out of there? A lot of me, just to be straight with you guys, most of what I'm thinking, I'm erring more towards there's going to be one more low with Bitcoin. Okay. But I could be wrong. So you have to be prepared for both. Are you prepared? Are you prepared for this just to, come back down here and then get out of there? It will retrace this. No matter what goes on in here, it will retrace this. And I was looking at some other altcoins. I was going through a list of the altcoins, guys. There's some altcoins that I think, in my opinion, is bottom. I made a video about that yesterday. I saw Aptos. It looks very, very clear to me that Aptos has made a significant bottom right there, local bottom or bottom. And you just need to pick that one up on a retrace, and it's probably going to be going into a nice wave after that. How long is the second wave going to take on Aptos? I have no idea. Second waves can take, well, its first wave probably took, I don't know, a week, and the second wave could take, 3 weeks. Who knows how long that's going to take? But I'm going to go over some other assets with you too, just to get an idea of the potential where Bitcoin could end up using those assets. Now I'm going to go over GBTC. You can see pre-market, it's opening at 1049. It keeps bopping between a 1049 that it closed at yesterday. So here's the situation with GBTC, guys. Okay, you have a shot that it could have made a bottom there. Okay. You have a wave here. Okay. This is a starting diagonal wave that it made, and it went up into this wave. Here's this third wave, and it came into this fourth wave. And is this whole thing the fourth wave? See, the issue you have right here is it came up and hit the bottom of this wave right there for resistance. You can see that right there. So I'm going to put that on there. You know, it's typical of markets never giving you an absolute answer. They never will, guys. That's just how it is. So here it comes up, hits a resistance, bottom of that wave. Here's the deal with this right here, okay? The reason I'm saying Bitcoin has one more low is you have the potential of Grayscale Bitcoin Trust using one more low. The reason I'm using Grayscale is because if this bottoms, more than likely Bitcoin's going to bottom, right? Unless, let me put that little caveat in this situation. What's going on with Grayscale? You know, that whole situation. You know, if that blows up, you know, all bets are off, okay? I don't have control over that. So here's the situation. It could be up and then one more down, and then that's it. It'll come back down. It'll come back down. If it's not done there, it'll come back down and make its way back down here. Probably break that low just like this, and you have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and then it'll be finished, in my opinion, guys. It should be finished. Okay, just like that, coming back down into that shape right there. Okay, and that would be an ending diagonal type move. Okay, or a descending wedge type move, or it could be done. Just don't know yet. Now let's go over to. I was looking at the miners, and the miners have blown up a lot. Like here's Mara. Mara has gone up 31% from there. Now, did Mara make a bottom? You can see with Mara, this is a Bitcoin miner Mara. It took off in March of 2020 and it went on its blast, and it had its peak in November 21. So it followed Bitcoin. Okay. Here it is going right along with Bitcoin, top one Bitcoin, and it came back down. Now it's over here with this significant move over here. Okay. Is it done? You have a good shot. It could be done. It could be making a wave, and then it's going to come back up and it's going to correct, right? So it's coming up in this wave, this massive wave, and they correct in a 3-wave move, and then it's off for Mara. Okay. So Mara could be done, guys. It could be. So you want to pay attention to that. And then the other ones too, Riot Blockchain's up 15%. Where's CleanSpark? CleanSpark is up 11%. So they're doing really, really well. You just want to be on kind of like high alert. They could be in a bounce coming back down. That is possibility too. Now, MicroStrategy, looking at this, Michael Saylor's stock, and I'm looking at it, and it's the same thing, guys. Is it 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, or is it 1, 2, 3, 4, and then it has one more to go down? So all I can do is just wait right now. It's right at the resistance of that trend line. Is it going to swing back down and get back down there? It very well could be. And even the worst case scenario is it's going to do a 3-wave swing right back down here, and that's it. That'll be the bottom. And then Bitcoin, wherever it ends up, here, or if it's down here, then that will probably be the end of it for Bitcoin, guys. And the reason I say that, you got NASDAQ too. So we'll look at the traditionals real quick. I'm going over the traditionals. You can see here's the NASDAQ. It came up to the 618 retrace of this leg. So it is definitely in an area. You can see, look at that. You see that 1, 2, 3. It looks like an ABC swing. If that's an ABC swing, it came right up. It's right at the bottom of its gap. It hasn't filled the gap, or might even pop up and fill it to 11,183, or it might even pop up to 786. And this is 1, 2, and then the NASDAQ is going into a pretty good third wave right here. So a 1, 2, and then it's back down like that, guys, with the NASDAQ. Okay. All right. Back up in a 3-wave move, maybe back up here, and then it's going to come back down. And that could very well drag Bitcoin with it. It'll have a 4th wave over in this area, and then it's back down again, like those areas, just like that, guys. Okay. The good news, in my opinion, for the NASDAQ is that I think a lot of the big heavy players in the NASDAQ are either near a bottom or they have a bottom, like Amazon, Tesla, Google, the big guys in this. Okay. So this can come down, get a bottom, and then all those other big assets can do a bottom too, guys. And then the S&P 500 is the same thing. It's the same thing here, guys. And check this out. Okay. S&P 500 retrace of this leg, and it's looking awfully three-wave swing back up here. It's right beyond the 618. It's already come up and it's already filled the gap, and it could swing back up that 786, hit the 4,019 or thereabouts, and it come back, and it's going to be doing the same thing. And what will that do to Bitcoin? Bitcoin's up here going up into these areas, and then it could swing back down, okay, and probably break those lows if the traditionals are going into a third wave, right? So let's think about this for a second, okay? Here's my brush. Back up, let's say near 20K, back to that trend line, and then the traditionals going to a third wave. Maybe MicroStrategy's got it going up. It's going back down to a wave. Same thing with GBTC, right? Put this all together. Well, boom, and then it comes back down and maybe to a wave, something like this, and gets back down there. Just as an example or something like that, just breaking these lows is kind of what I'm looking for. Okay, like I said, I got more of a bearish slant, if you will, towards everything just because of this in the RSI. Okay, but I'll let you guys know too, if you were on the risk it for the biscuit, remember this will be high risk. If it's in there and you have the right signals, this is going to be the trade to here like that. Okay. It's actually, in my opinion, the crypto market, Bitcoin and Ethereum are giving you a gift to really bam, 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 down like that on the short play. Okay. I'm serious, guys. It really could be giving you a gift. Potentially. I'm just going to say that. All right. And the other one I want to go over too is a USDT dominance chart. Okay. Here's the other thing too you want to pay attention to with this chart, guys. Let me go to a weekly. Put it on logarithmic. Looks a little bit better on logarithmic for you guys. Okay, the USDT dominance chart from February 21, come back up, back down, and this is where Bitcoin's bottom was, and you can see the USDT dominance chart is going into an ascending wedge, and it's going to peak up there. If it's not done, it's going to peak up there, and then it's going to be doing probably a significant retrace, and that's going to be the bottom area for Bitcoin and the crypto market, in my opinion, guys. Somewhere if it gets back up in there, you can see the highest peak on the RSI is right there, telling you this is the wave with the most momentum. And it's just finishing this off in this last little wave to come back down. So let me go to a daily chart. I'll show you guys. All right. The reason I say that too is that a potential correction is going to be coming up in the crypto market with Bitcoin and Ethereum. It's just because of this down here. Okay. So Bitcoin, you go to Bitcoin, right? Its RSI is way up here. Like it's like this, right? It's way up there. Okay. But this one on this is way down here. So they're like just opposites. Okay. So, and this is coming just right outside the trend line. And that's not uncommon for these type of moves to swing outside the trend. And they have a massive thrust up this way. So Bitcoin, think about it for a second, guys. Let's put this together. Bitcoin, let's say Bitcoin's at what, 18,000, I think 18,000, right? And Bitcoin's going to like make its way back up, drag that RSI up even more. And it's up to 20K. And this is still down here. And then at some point, what's going to happen? Boom, 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 right? And what's Bitcoin going to do, right? Right over here. Boom, 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 right? That could happen. And then what happens with the RSI and Bitcoin? It goes back down here. And RSI on this one goes back up there, giving you a signal for a top. Okay? So, all right. So what I would be doing here on this daily chart with this with USDT dominance chart, guys, is that you have a good shot. You have a good shot for this one. Get back in there, right? It's going to take it maybe another week or two. Okay? And it's just like so. And then you're going to want to see that. You're going to want to see that. All this momentum is going to switch. Everybody's going to run back into Bitcoin. This is what it's going to do. Oh my gosh, we're so scared. We're going to lose all our money. We're going to lose everything, right? So then you're going to have that. Boom. Okay, let me take that off. You're going to have this right here, just like this, guys. You're going to be wanting to check for something like that. And then the swing back down. That's what I'm going to be looking for. I'm actually really pumped up because if this plays out like I think it's going to play out, and you have a good shot, it's going to play out like this, dude, this is going to be a setup. That's why I was saying, like over here, guys, you're really going to get a gift, in my opinion. This with Bitcoin, guys, is going to be a gift. for a short play. It really, really is. Okay. It's going to be it could be a really, really good, especially too, if you take a look at the DXY and it gets down even more, like it's getting down even more, like even down here, like right there, 101, this 101 area, right in this area, like right here. Okay. It'll be the same thing too. Now this one is going to be a less of a signal just because I think the DXY is in a downtrend now. So when the DXY starts trending up into an A wave, it might do a B wave like this and then go into a C wave like that and does a 3-wave swing. It's not going to be as strong of a signal as it was over here when it was bullish, because this will be down into a wave, up into a wave, and it's still bearish even though it's correcting. Make sense? Does it make sense? It's not bullish, but it's going up. It's just correcting up and then it'll swing back down. So if you see something like that too, and then wherever this is finished, and then, a bottom area for the traditionals, potentially bottom area for Bitcoin and those other assets I was showing you. So I just want to give you guys that heads up. That's what I was looking for. I still haven't lost sight of that plan, and I'm looking for a really, really good swing trade. I'm actually going to be keeping my eyes peeled for a really good swing trade here on either Bitcoin or Ethereum. Which one am I going to do? If it gets a setup, I don't know. It might be Bitcoin or Ethereum, or it might be both. Right now, I'm erring towards Ethereum, actually, guys. Personally, I'm thinking I'm going to do Ethereum maybe, but it just remains to be seen which one's going to have the better setup. Okay. If you made it all the way to the end, do me a huge favor, drop a like, hit the subscribe button. Peace.